All right, it's a lovely Friday morning. Thanks for joining us on TVC Breakfast. I am Mike Okwoche. But certainly, I'm not here alone. My co-pilot is here, Kemi Fola-Adeyemo. Kemi, good morning. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you.
It's amazing. Well, we're here on the last day of the week, and there are quite interesting issues on the front burner. And one of them that we'll talk about is the issue of the national chairman of the ruling party, the APC. Recall that some governors paid a visit to the president, and after then, there was the move that former governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, be made, the next substantive chairman of the ruling party. But the National Working Committee, as of yesterday, from the report we got, said no. Most of them stood against it and said that they would not support Ganduje coming up or emerging the next chairman or substantive chairman of the party, because the immediate past chairman came in from the North Central, and they're saying that it is only fair that the next chairman still comes from the North Central, whether it's not Nasarawa State, but somewhere within North Central, as the case may be. And that has pitched members of the National Working Committee against each other a little bit. And some unconfirmed report had said that the president was disposed to having Ganduje, who worked hard during the election, as the next substantive chairman, even though that hasn't been confirmed. But that was unconfirmed reports here and there.
Absolutely. Well, these are really interesting times for the ruling APC. And, what may be gratifying for some observers would be that this is a path it may be unprecedented, but they seem to have walked this path before, and I want to believe that the Constitution says as such. What happens when there is either a removal or an exit of a national chairman or any officer that is seen as these offices already have been set aside for zones of the geopolitical zones, that is, and this also have transited, so to speak, to the principal offices of the National Assembly. So understandably, the controversies over the possible emergence of a Ganduje, for example, and Abdullahi Ganduje heading the party would naturally ruffle some feathers, seeing as his zone has been adequately settled, so to speak, in this new dispensation that we see. And the North Central zone will definitely be looking out for their own, a replacement from their own zone. And I've also seen some sentiments from within the party saying now is the time for the president to also speak up. Obviously, there are so many concerns, because it's many Nigerians will be wondering, how this, concerns them. But this has, varying implications, so to speak. And especially at this time of our nationhood, where there is so much to do. The fuel subsidy removal implications are still there, and Nigerians are still groaning, even though the government is saying it's still on the right track, and eventually there will be light at the end of the tunnel. So it's important that the party communicates, dialogues, and follows the path that the Constitution has charted for itself in situations like this. So it's really interesting to see how the party will adjust and move on.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the National Party, or the ruling party, has an acting chairman. The former Deputy Chairman North is in charge of affairs for now until there's a substantive chairman that is, either elected or agreed upon to become a substantive chairman. But the issue of zoning is there. Recall that, just like you said, it was because, like you said, it was because the national chairman came from the North Central. That was what tilted somehow the leadership of the National Assembly to consider other areas, to say, okay, whatever the thing is, North Central has at least a very key member of the ruling party, and chill, let's just settle other places, and so on. But however, we'll wait to see how these things play out, and as we get along, I know that there'll be more reactions, especially when the presidency comes out to say, okay, this is our position, as a way of either confirming or as a way of dousing the tension by saying, well, we will not be involved in all of that, whatever the thing is. we'll wait to see how it
To
goes.
see how Omishori's position too. No,
exactly.
Not much is being heard about that, but of course it's the national chairman's office.
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
attracting so much.
Exactly.